In this video we're going to be looking at the SEO or search engine optimization of the engine, and so basically what we have in front of us is the PADI open water diver sheet, which on the Yellow Submarine Divers website looks something like this. Okay, so let's just start at the top. The title, the PADI open water diver, is a H2 tag. The search engines look for H1 and H2 tags to try and define what you're actually offering them. Of course, the first is the H1 tag, which is, on this case, is the category, and the title is the H2 tag. Let's just have a look on the website. So we know that the PADI courses in Thailand is the H1 tag, which you get there first, and coming off of that are the H2 tags, PADI open water. Okay, so the image on there, you can see the images as in the photos. They are named after diving, of course, and like PADI open water, the diver, the name of the photo, it's saved as on that, and the album we've got is a diving album which has got references to fish and corals, etc. And the embedded video on there, if we have a look at that on the website, is entitled PADI Scuba Diving Lessons, PADI open water diver, and the description here, it's all about PADI and diving, and the long description again all about PADI and diving. Basically what we're saying here is that in order to support the H1 and H2 tags, you need relevant information, and it needs to be based on what you've put in H1, H2, etc. If it's conflicting, the search engines find this confusing and can derank you. Okay, in the contents itself, main contents, we've got an advanced open water link, and these links are very important. They will tell the search engine that you've linked it to another page which also supports that page. The more links you've got going into one single page, i.e. it should be your front page, the more important the search engines will place on that front page. Okay, so at the bottom is the search engine optimization part that you can get involved in as well, and you'll need to get involved in. It's very important on every website. We have first of all the page title, and this needs to be written. PADI open water scuba diver courses, or course in Phuket, Thailand. The reason I wrote that like that was because I need to geolocate that web page. I need to tell the search engines I'm in Phuket in Thailand. It's quite important that you make references to where you actually are in the world. It's no good putting just PADI open water scuba diving, hoping to compete with hundreds of other websites, or thousands of other websites, all advertising that one course. I think there's over 6,000 now. What you want to do is compete on a local level, and so in this case we've put Phuket, Thailand. The friendly URL also has Phuket in it. I've broken that up with forward slashes. Need to do that, and also the name of the course. You notice I actually start each word with a capital. It helps again for search engines to make those words which are actually put together, make them defined, make them separate. And you can update these as much as you want. There's no problem at all if you wanted to just add in more words, but I mean, that's adequate there. And the meta keywords is what the search engines will search for, and trying to define what you're offering. So for instance, if I get all my meta keywords copy those, put them into Google. I should, if we've done our job right, we should come up near the top of Google. So let's just try that. Okay, yep. So we're number one on Google for our meta keywords, which shouldn't be a surprise to us anyway. So the meta description is usually the first part of the search engine. So this should be here, and there it is. So that's all worked fine. The coding behind that, you won't see that. Of course, it's been pushing that onto Google at this case, several other search engines to try and get that as high as possible. And again, you've just got to concentrate on your content. It's worth spending some time on that, making sure you've got lots of relevant content. What are people looking for? It's best to write your own. I mean, you can borrow some from somewhere else and then try and rehash it, but my advice is to sit down and write some good sales speech about how much fun and how much interesting the course is, and also add some geolocation in there, saying that they're diving in your area, what sort of experience they're going to have. So that's really the first part of the search engine optimization lesson for today, and we'll be carrying this on again, and we'll be looking at more advanced SEO. Okay, so thanks for listening.